Hello and welcome today on the training session of VSD Forex Bureau system. And today we are going to look at how to set the branch currency item rates in the system. Okay, so today we are going to look at this branch currency item rate. This is the rate at which we put in the board or board rates, which we set in the system also, which helps us to identify the rate at which we can sell or buy in the system. So this is usually set by the branch managers. So this work will be done by the branch managers as such. So each branch manager can set their own rates by clicking on this one. So you can see right now I can see all the head office uh, rates which have been set in the system. Okay, and you can see it's written head office. The date is 17th of July 2023. That's today's date. And the time which is at 4 o'clock and 52 minutes and 40 seconds. So this is the latest one which has been set in the system. You can see the effective date is 17th. So this is the one which has been applied right now. The latest one is the one which will be getting applied in the current buying and selling receipts. The current rate is this one, the one which is on the top, okay, with the latest date. So I can click on it and you can see all the rates have been set. Although these are test rates, so they may not be actual rates. So you can see all the rates are there. Okay, buying, minimum buying, maximum buying rate, selling rate is there. There's minimum and maximum. I can just add it and I'll be able to see the minimum and maximum rate of the selling also. So buying rates are here, buying rate, maximum, minimum, maximum, selling, minimum and maximum of selling. Okay, now this is my current rate which is going on. If I need to set a new rate, what I can do is I can click on add branch. Okay, so today's date and current new time will come up over here, and you can see everything has been populated with 000. So I need to set the rate for each and every currency again. Now let's be practical that if you need to change the rate of let's say one currency only, and then you are supposed to retype all those currencies again, it's definitely a task which no one wants to do that, right? So there is a workaround on this. So let's go back. I'm not saving this. We're not saving it. It's not saved right now. You can see. We're just going back to the home page. Let's go back to the buying receipt. What you do is you open the latest one, which is here, which is this one, which is having the latest rate. And now you want to change any particular rate from this, right? So what you need to do is you need to come to this three dots, which is a menu, as you can see, and then you have to click on duplicate. So what this will do is it will duplicate this particular document as a new document now, new branch entry, which is not saved, right? And now you'll see all the rates are there. So I can just change the rate for whatever I need to change. Let's say I can change dollar buying rate to 2355, okay, and the maximum I can put is 2355. And by selling, I'm remaining as it is. Only buying rate has changed. So the rest of the currencies will remain the same. Only the dollar will change from here. And once I'm done with this, if I save it, you see my new rate has been saved right now. Are you together? So this is how you can set up a new rate. Now, mind you, once you save the rates, it will be in the draft mode. Okay, now depending on the company, whoever will have rights to submit this particular rates has to submit. If it's in a draft mode, that means it will not take effect regardless of being saved in the system. Someone has to submit and then only it will take effect once the document is submitted. So the new rates will only be applicable in the system if you submit this one. So right now what has been decided is that the managers will just create them and propose new rates, and someone from the top managerial level will be submitting them and to identify that yes, these rates are basically submitted. So for right now, let me just log in again as an administrator, and I go and find, like as if I'm a manager right now, I find the one which is in draft. So I come and check everything is okay, whatever has been changed. And then once I'm done, I'll click on submit. So being an administrator now, I'm submitting this document. And as soon as I submit here, if you see on this, whereby Swimmer Rathod logged in, now this document is submitted and now it's applicable. So this is how you change your rate in the system. There's one more thing which you need to take care, or you can use it as it is that, let's take an example. I go back now, this top one is now the latest one which has been saved now. You can see it's submitted now, updated now. So this will now be affected because now it's submitted. Now let's take an example that I want to set a rate, but I want it to start applicable from tomorrow morning. So today I still want to use the same rate. From tomorrow, I want the rate to change, but I want to set it up from now. Okay, so what I can do is, again, I go here, I can duplicate it, and I change here the date and time. That's for tomorrow. Okay, so you can see this is a date part, calendar. This is the date part, and yeah, sorry, this is the date part, and here there is a time. So the first cursor on the top is for hours. So let me put it 8 o'clock in the morning. The second is for minutes, so I put 00. And the last one is for seconds, so I can put 00 again. Okay, and set it up. So that means this now, whatever rate has been set, whatever I set over here right now, even if I submit it, even it gets submitted right now. Let me submit also this, the second one here. I submit it. It will only get affected in the receipts tomorrow at 8 o'clock onwards. Before that, this one, the second one, second last, will still be applicable because the date is for tomorrow. So you can set a future rates in the system, and this will help you out to put a future rates over here. Right. Another thing is that if I go to view website point of view, there is a place where it's written rates. If I click on it, there's a form which we have made like this, which will show your board rates in the system. Okay, so right now it's showing me for head office. I can change to, let's say, Masaki, or I can change it to Sinza, depending on which branch I'm looking into. I can change the rate accordingly, and you see the rates are changed, and this will be showing in the screen. So this is like a TV which you can show it up instead of writing on a board. You can have a TV or something where it will show you the buying and selling rates to the customer. So that's a feature which we have added in the system, and I believe this will help you out in the system to display the rates. So as soon as the rates are changed in the system, automatically it changes over here also. Okay, so let's take an example. I've changed here the rate to 2355, and I can see the latest rate is also applicable, showing me over here as 2355 of dollars in the display. Okay, so this board rate, whatever is showing in this page, is a web page, it's a website page, which basically can be shown directly. It's directly linked to the system. So as soon as the new rate is applicable, the rates will change automatically on the board also. So this is all about changing the rates in the system, and the rate will be applicable accordingly. Okay, so right now I can only see a head office because I'm in a located branch of head office. Under restriction, I can see over there. This shows the restrictions. So the restriction have been allocated only head office. So I can only update rates for head office. So each branch manager will be allocated with his own branch, and he can only see his own rates, and he can only update his own rates in the system. Thank you very much for your time, and Welcome again.